It feels like we've been living in fast forward, another moment passing by. The party's ending, but it's now or never. Nobody's going home tonight. Nobody's going home tonight.
The recruitment cycle for me here starts from interviewing. So the initial phase is really an HR interview. Okay. Now, depending on the position, because sometimes if you're looking for, kunyari, a senior position, what you do is, kunyari, HR conducts the first level interview, and then the person would be interviewed again by the hiring manager or yung line manager. So, kunyari, if I have an opening for a project engineer, kasi we're a manufacturing company, most of the openings that we have are project engineers or quality assurance engineers, mga chemical engineers na yan, mga ganyan. So, I do the initial interview as an HR practitioner. I prepare my assessment of the candidate. So, I do a written assessment of the interview of the applicant based on yung educational background niya, work background, yung personal opinion ko about the candidate, kung i-recommend ko ba siya, yung mga ganyan, or hindi, pasado ba siya or hindi, ganyan. And then, so I do that, and then I send it over to the hiring manager. So the hiring manager, kunyari the one, if I'm looking for a project engineer, edi yung senior engineering manager, siya na yung mag-interview next. Kung pumasa sa kanya, usually, meron pa yung technical interview. So, either, siya kung saan siya ma-assign, kasi we have another plant in Carmona eh. So, meron kami dito sa Parañaque na office, meron pa kami sa Carmona. So, kung saan siya ma-assign, pwede siyang ma-interview ng mga tao sa Carmona. And then, usually, the managing partner for operations and engineering will do the final interview. Okay. So, that's as simple as how it goes, yung recruitment cycle dito. Okay?
Wanna stay up all night and jump around until we see the sun.
Hi, Pauline.
Good morning, Miss.
Good morning. I'm Mawi, Acosta.
Pauline Mercado po.
Hello. Have a seat.
Thank you, Miss.
How are you today?
I'm fine. Thank you, Miss. How about you?
That's good. That's good to know. Are you nervous?
Quite
Don't be
nervous.
nervous. It's just me. Okay. So, just so that you know what to expect from this interview, I'd like to, of course, get to know you better. Okay. So, I'd be asking you a few questions about your educational background and maybe a little bit about your personal background. Okay. So, if you also have any questions later, or if you have questions for me, we can also talk about those later. Okay. So, would you like to tell me something about yourself first? Tell me something that's not in your resume.
My full name is Jeanne Mercado. I'm 17 years old, and my parents are Mercado and Walfredo Mercado. They have been separated for about 7 years ago, and I have one sibling. He's currently first year college at Lyceum in Manila. And my mother is an OFW. She's a teacher there, and she's been there for almost 2 years from this day on. And
So you don't really see her very often? She doesn't come home?
she come home every 6 months, June and December. But I don't see my father often.
Okay. Alright. So, I understand that you're a graduate of Human Resource Management?
Yes.
The LSU? Same thing. Okay. So now that you took up, HRM, like, why HRM? Why not any other course? Any other service-oriented course?
At first, I'm a friendly person, so I can assess myself that I can handle people around me, so I can talk to them quite sometimes. Then I can be close to them at a time, and sometimes you get to know each other by phone calls or text messaging. Then when I was in third year and my cousin is going to college that time, he was looking for school, and one of that school is that De La Salle College of St. Benilde, and he was about to take that course also. But suddenly, due to also for he prepared quality, then he also he want to pursue psychology, psychology proper. So he
So, more
took
clinical.
yes. So he took BS Psychology at San Beda College in Manila, and the time when I'm about to, of course I have to look for school because I will be on fourth year high school. So I'm looking for school, and my cousin encouraged me to try De La Salle College of St. Benilde. And one good thing about that, they accept scholar.
So you're on scholarship right now?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay,
And,
that's good.
And I also tried University of the Philippines, Manila, and I want to took up yung organizational behavior that time. So
So your track right now is really more on the HR.
Yes.
But do you see yourself doing like, do you see yourself staying in the corporate side or more the site proper, which is the clinical setting?
For me, that time I really want psychology proper. But when, of course, I passed De La Salle College of St. Benilde and I got my full scholarship there, of course, I got interested also because of the subject that I'll be taking up. It's quite interesting, but I didn't knew that it will it will be hard as what I have experienced.
Yeah.
And for that, I want to be in the corporate side right now, and um, I'm willing to find a job, then took some units for law
Okay.
at
Well, that's
Ateneo.
very interesting.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think you'd be able to apply that in HR as well.
Yes.
Okay.
I wanna stay up all night and find a girl and tell her she's the one.
You were of course mentioning earlier about why you took up HRM and all that, no? Pero at this point, what are some of the extracurricular or co-curricular activities na nag-join ka ngayong dito sa school? Ganyan. Saan ka active? Saan ka
Lasal
active
po.
ngayon? Oo.
Sa Lasal may YFC po kaming organization, tsaka may Comlink po. Sa Comlink po, magiging ano?
Parang ano ka ba doon? Officer?
Yeah,
or something?
magiging officer na po kami dyan.
Okay. Anong officership for what position? Anong position?
Vice President.
Okay. What is the expectation from you as a vice president?
Maging friendly po. Tapos,
Ano yung role
responsibility.
ng isang vice president dun sa organization niya?
siya po mag-a-assess lahat ng mga activities.
Okay. So it's tough, basically, to be
Yes,
a
tough.
vice president. Okay. Anyway, in terms of yung, like, when you graduate,
Yeah.
or now that you're looking for a job, what type of work is it that you would be interested in doing?
HR. Because na-familiar na ako sa mga ginagawa ng HR, learnings, yung mga
What are your short-term goals, career goals? Like, why HR? I mean, what do you want to do in HR?
Recruiting.
Okay.
Recruiting
Why?
people.
Why recruitment?
Kasi para gusto kasi malaman yung mga iba't ibang people sa loob ng organization. Kung kunwari, recruitment, tas May iba-ibang branch yun, di ba, miss? Kung ano-ano yung mga type ng people para ma-fit dun sa job. Parang ganun.
So, why did you apply with us? Why did you apply in this company?
I want an experience.
Alright. So, do you have any questions for me?
No.
None. Okay. So, thank you so much for coming.
Yes.
Appreciate it, Jisselle. Thanks a lot.
Talk to the feeling and don't let it go. 'Cause we got to go now, get out of control. I wanna stay.
So, welcome back, Pauline.
Hi, Miss. Good morning again.
Thank you for coming today. Actually, do you know why you're here?
No, ma'am.
Okay. I called you in today because I wanted to give some good news. Okay. As you know, you've applied for the position of HR staff, and we have actually decided to get you for the role. Now, we just need you to complete some pre-employment requirements. Yeah, but how do you feel about, about being accepted for the role?
Of course, Miss, I'm glad that I'll become part of this organization, this company, and I will ensure you my best ability to share and to do my job well.
Okay,
I'll
that's
give my
good.
best.
Yeah, that's good, and we will look forward to that. So, how soon can you start with us?
In your most convenient time, Miss.
Okay, so can you start tomorrow?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
So anyway, we'll just need to process some pre-employment requirements. I need for you to take the medical exam as well. And then, so I would give you maybe a week. In a week's time, maybe we can do the orientation. We'll have an HR orientation on your first day. Okay, so just be here by 8 o'clock next week.
Yes, Miss.
Alright? Do you have questions at this point?
No, Miss.
Okay, so you're very happy.
Yes, Miss. I'm very happy.
Okay, that's good to know. Thank you so much for coming
Thank you
again.
so much, Miss. Thank you so much.
Okay.